That's going to haunt my dreams. Let's not look at what's going on there. Okay, all right, you filthy animals. Let's get your next comic up to the stage. How about it? Okay, tepid. Okay, yeah. Let's fucking keep rocking and rolling. Hell yeah, I could totally be a DJ. Friends, your next comic coming to the stage. What a treat, what a delight. Please make it loud for William Kurth.
I'm getting too old, I don't do steps anymore. How does this work? It's been 2 years since I've been up here. Actually, if you look at the walls here, they're all the same horizontally. I mean, look, here, like 3, and a space, and then 4, or 4 and 4, then 4 and 4. And it's that way all the way across. How you guys doing? Did y'all have a good Happy New Year? Yeah, me too. I stayed at home and masturbated all night long. Hell yeah. It was amateur porn though, so it was okay. Nothing like watching ugly amateurs fuck. What did I say after 2 years? What's happened? I know one thing that's happened. The whole country lost its collective fucking mind. I mean, really. Everybody just went into their own reality, had their own thoughts, their own beliefs, listened to their own bubbles and their own echo chambers, and listened to the voices in their own heads despite what they observed, what reality was, and just listened to what their own voices in their own heads. This used to be called a medical condition, schizophrenia. The treatments for that used to be like heavy-duty psychotropic medications, electroshock therapy, and in extreme cases, frontal lobotomy, all of which had the unfortunate side effect of erasing most of your personality and part of your soul. Now they give you a TV show for this shit, or radio show, or podcast at least, and as best I can tell, they still exhibit the same symptoms and the side effects. No personality, no soul, but still in their own little fucking world. And I talked about this like 2 years ago, last time I was up here. Actually, I was over there. Back then, I said, it's like Blade Runner, the 1981 movie. It was all dreary and cloudy and everybody eating from food carts. And that was true. That was like 1981, they got it right. And I said in 20 years, it's gonna be like Soylent Green. And 20 years after that, it'll be like Road Warrior, with people dressed up in goofy outfits and yielding medieval weapons and driving modified super trucks and stuff. Actually, as I look back, Soylent Green, if you look at the movie, it took place in the year 2022. That's actually a fact. And if you don't believe me, check out your menus too. And as far as Road Warrior, like Emma said, that's what Eugene used to be like. Now the whole country's like that. People running around with medieval weapons and stuff. And I don't know, it's just, it used to be funny, because I thought this was going to happen way in the future, like 20, 40 years after I was long gone. You younger people, too bad. It seemed pretty funny at the time. But now it's happening in my lifetime, and I'm a little bit pissed over it. Especially because there ain't even a fucking decent soundtrack to this shit. At least when I grew up, we had like the Stones and the Beatles, and like the White Album and shit. Charles Manson, who actually turned out to be just slightly ahead of his time, he thought the Beatles were talking to him through the White Album. And of course they weren't talking to me. Actually, seriously, this whole thing's been a boon for me, because I used to think I was the crazy one, I mean, seriously, like a lot of people come up here and said they went to therapy and psychiatrists, and I did all that. And I got prescribed all the drugs, like Prexa, lithium, Klonopin. None of them did any good. But I took some reassurance in thinking at least I was the crazy one. Because at least it was somewhat reassuring that it was comforting to think that there's people saner than I running things. And then my first hint was 5 years ago when I went to buy a gun, and they let me buy one. And I thought, the gun laws in this country are way too lax. And then they told me, oh, you should get a concealed carry permit too. I thought, oh, fuck. And so it turns out, after all this shit after the last 2 years, that I'm the same one. And that really scares the shit out of me. Thank you very much. Yeah, good night.
Number 9.
Oh my God.
Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9.
Keep it on for Charles, Miss Onion.